The Sparc Sport Volunteer Awards are brought to you by Sport Hawkes Bay and Black and White Accounting.
The Sparc Volunteer Awards recognise people our Hawke's Bay sports team simply couldn't live without, and today we're saying thanks to Katie Kenner, coach, board committee member and administrator for Sailability Hawkes Bay. Sam Gibson has nominated Katie in appreciation for the enormous amount of hard work and seemingly endless drive she's invested into Sailability Hawkes Bay over the past 18 months. He says Sailability has been born and is now a thriving club with an exciting future thanks to Katie. Sailability has added a new dimension to my life and the lives of many, many others and their families in Hawke's Bay. I love the reaction I get when I tell people my hobby is sailing. Sailability brings sailing into the lives of those who would otherwise be prohibited from the sport due to their physical or intellectual ability. And Katie dedicates every weekend to Sailability. So Katie, on behalf of everyone at Sailability Hawke's Bay, thank you so much.
Sparc Sport Volunteer Awards are supported by Black and White Accounting. Clarity in a complex world. Carlisle Street, Napier.
Mark, what is it about the Sailability program which has made it so popular, do you think?
Really not sure. I think it's just the fact that people get to do something that they wouldn't ordinarily get to do. And just the enjoyment of being out on the water, especially on a day like today.
Rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own.
So here we go, I'm going to get a bit of speed on now. I've been out here about the third time out here, Tim. We had a 3.5 metre swell, and it was no chop, just a big lined up swell, and we went out sailing, and it was safe, but it was pretty exciting at the same time. Disappearing in these big troughs of water.
So you've got a lot of confidence in the boat.
Yeah, I feel completely safe. So, yeah, we've been these things are good for all sorts of conditions, and the sail will rip off before it tips over, so we're always going to be okay.
It was the wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs singing. Mirror, mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name ever alone this word, but that was when I ruled the world.
Hi Katie, on behalf of the sailors at Sailability Hawkes Bay and our families, I'd like to say a huge thank you for all that you give to sailability, and we all know that it wouldn't exist in the form that it does without you and all that you've given over the last 18 months. Sailability Hawkes Bay has a very bright future, and I really hope it involves you, and look forward to all the great days on the water to come. Thank you again.